Here's what everybody knows already. In 2004, Jeff Bezos banned PowerPoints at Amazon. No slides, no decks, no bullet points, dressed up as strategic thinking, no animated charts that took 3 hours to build and conveyed exactly what one sentence could have said.
It was the worst year for a lot of us for our mental as well as physical health. So joining us this morning is best-selling author, coach Lisa Goldenthal.
Hello and welcome. I'm Lisa G, your host. You're at the top of your game, yet the game is changing faster than ever. Strategies that got you here aren't the ones that'll keep you here. The pressure is relentless, and the fear of obsolescence looms large. That's why I'm here. Welcome to the new podcast series, Disrupted: How to Be Gritty and Unlock Performance in Business, Mindset, Wellness, and Success to help you master disruption.
Thanks for coming, and I'll see you soon. So let's jump in with a quick question to get us started. Real answers only. Think about your last leadership meeting, the one where someone presented a deck, 47 slides, custom fonts, transitions swooping in from the left that no one asked for, an agenda that said 60 minutes and somehow took the entire afternoon. Now, tell me honestly, did that presentation help your best people think better, or did it just give everyone a very professional place to hide? Drop 1 for real thinking, or drop 2 for really good slides. And if you're not sure, that is also a 2. And this is exactly what we are fixing tonight. Here's what everybody knows already. In 2004, Jeff Bezos banned PowerPoints at Amazon. No slides, no decks, no bullet points, dressed up as strategic thinking, no animated charts that took 3 hours to build and conveyed exactly what one sentence could have said. He replaced it with a 6-page narrative memo written the day before, read in silence together at the start of the meeting, no one performing with confidence, no slide that said questions in 72-point font because nobody ever has questions. They just want to leave. Just thinking, written down, discussed honestly, and here's why. The PowerPoint lets you hide incomplete thinking behind impressive formatting, and the 6-page memo exposes everything because you either understand the problem or you wrote 6 pages of very confident sounding nothing and exposes it immediately. So here's the part nobody tells you. Here's what happened when I tried it. Drop yes if you want to know what happened. I read all of your comments. I introduced the no PowerPoint rule to my sessions. No slides, no decks. Come prepared to discuss, not to perform. And here's what I expected. Better conversations, faster decisions, real thinking. And here is exactly what happened. 3 people struggled immediately. Not the quiet ones, not the introverts, the performers, the ones whose slides were always the most beautiful, the ones who walked in looking like they just came in from a TED Talk rehearsal, the ones everyone assumed were the strongest thinkers because they were always the most prepared presenters. But without the deck, they had nowhere to hide, and 3 of them left. Not because the rule was unfair, because it removed the one thing that they'd been using every week to look like they belonged in the room. And here's the thing I will never unknow. There's a difference between someone who thinks brilliantly and someone who presents brilliantly. Do you agree? And in most leadership meetings, we've been rewarding the wrong ones for years because your best thinkers are almost always your quietest people. They do not perform their thinking, they think. And a meeting culture built around slides has been silencing them every single week while you watched the deck. So drop yes if this landed differently than expected. And here's the number that should keep you up tonight. The average executive spends 23 hours per week in meetings. Harvard Business Review found that 71% of leaders and managers consider them unproductive. That is 71%. This is not a scheduling problem. This is a meeting design problem. And the real cost is not the hours. It's your best thinker quietly checking out for 6 months, watching someone animate a bar chart, while their best ideas this quarter go completely unheard. That is not just disengagement, it's a structural failure. And structural failures can be fixed. So here's the fix. What I want you to do before your next meeting, I call it the 2-minute truth test. No announcement, no initiative, no all hands on deck culture reform meeting. Just send this to everyone 24 hours before the meeting. In 2 sentences, what is the most important thing we actually need to solve tomorrow? Not what are we presenting, what do we actually need to solve? Then read every response before you walk in. I promise you, the 2 sentences from your quietest person will be the most important thing in your inbox. And that person is probably the one you're most at risk of losing this quarter. And this is before you even know that they're gone. So I challenge you, try it this week. And if what you find surprises you, DM me MAP, because what you just uncovered is exactly where your organization is losing its best thinking every single week. So share this right now, because there's one person in your network running meetings and they will thank you. And drop below, what is the one thing your quietest team member has been trying to tell you that your meetings have never made space for? I read every single one. I'm Lisa G. You did not build this to spend your life inside meetings and slide decks. I will see you Monday onward. Thank you for coming, whether you're here live or on the replay. I always appreciate each and every one of you. Lonnie Wolf, nice to see you. I appreciate you. Vagesh Chalin, I appreciate you too. So nice to see you. I'm sorry if I mangled your name, but I'm doing the best I can from Los Angeles out, and I will see you guys soon.